Have you ever looked at someone and thought, oh my god, this person is going to make a good actress, or oh my god, this person is going to make a good comedian, or oh my god, this person is going to make a good model because they look good or they have long legs and all of those things? Have you ever expressed it? More often than not, it is good and it can be bad. Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dami Richards. If you're seeing for the very first time, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, for always coming back. You're welcome. I have seen people that had like some kind of potential, and I thought, oh my god, I think you should consider doing this thing because you look like you can do it. More often than not, it is good because some people don't ever get to know their potential. Some people don't know what they are capable of doing until some other people point out to them that, oh my god, you're good at this thing, I think you can do it. Some people don't even know the opportunities open to those things until people mention it. This can be good and it can be bad, especially for people that have more than one thing that they can do. For creatives that have more than one potential, they now begin to feel pressure of, oh, I think I can sing, I should start singing. Or I think I can act, I should start acting. Or I think I can dance, I should start dancing. So there has to be a bridge or a balance in telling people about things that they can become. Before now, I used to really do this thing where when I see people, I see something that they can do, I see a particular potential in them, I tend to, tell them about it and even motivate them to exploring it, which is good, but sometimes it can be a pressure. It didn't occur to me until I was on the receiving end. I was the one that was not feeling pressured of, oh, you can do this, you should do it. You can do this, oh, you should do it. And then I realized that, oh, I think that this is how it feels like to be on the receiving end of this thing. I mean, it is very easy to give the advice, but like being on the receiving end, it didn't feel the same way. When I do it to other people, it felt like I'm just trying to look out for them. But when I received it, I realized that, oh my god, as much as the person telling me about these things is also feeling like they're trying to look out for me, which is correct. I mean, they are trying to look out for me. However, I was feeling pressured. And that was when I realized that, oh my god, this is actually something that I need to talk about. I realized that there is a very thin line between looking out for people, wanting them to grow, helping them to grow, and pressuring them to grow, or wanting to control their growth. I have 2 kids, right? And I'm learning a lot of things from them. From parenting them, nurturing them, I'm learning a lot of things. I see them, and because I am older, I have an idea of things that they can do that would, of course, I already know the outcome before they even do that thing. I can say that, don't try this thing because I already know the results. I know that this thing that if you try it, this is the result you get. And I don't want you to get that result. I don't want you to make that mistake. And so, more often than not, I would quickly step in before my kids make mistakes. For example, if they want to climb a table, I'll quickly step in and say, oh, get down from there. You might fall from there and you might get injured. Or, oh, don't eat that. Or, safety, right? Good things. However, in recent time, I just told myself, just watch. Watch until you are very certain that it is going to be a negative impact. So I just let them be, and then they climb, they do anything they want to until I'm very certain that, oh my god, this isn't going to be negative. And what I'm saying is kids being kids, thriving more, enjoying their childhood more. Not like I'm being careless, but I have dropped the extra care of, oh my god, don't even try to do this thing because you might fail, because you might fall, because the negative outcome, quote and unquote, of it already. So I don't even now allow them try in the first place to even know if they can. I was watching my son do something that, of course, is a baby, right? In my subconscious, I was like, he cannot do this thing. It's not possible. But another part of me was like, hold on, Dami. Let him do it. See if he can. And he did it. And that was when it dawned on me that, oh my god, he has grown. He wasn't the boy of yesterday. Because yesterday, he clearly could not do it. But he can't do it now. If I had not allowed him to do it in that moment, I probably would not know he can do it for like the next couple of months if I don't allow him to do it. So I have to now start trusting him that, okay, let me allow him try this thing. Now, if I now see that, oh, he's at the brink of failing or falling or getting injured or something dangerous, I can now step in. And sometimes, if he's trying something, he would even fall there, and then from there he's learning that, okay, so maybe next time I need to watch my steps more on how to take my steps. And honestly, this interview was actually with my kid. I realized that I cannot live their life for them because I have gone ahead and I already know the things that is not good for them. Doesn't mean that I can take away their process. Everybody has their own process to go through. Everybody has their own journey to go through. So even though I know that this thing, you should not go through it, it doesn't mean I can take it out of their own lives. out of their own process. That's what would help them learn. That is what would help them grow. That is what would make up their journey, their childhood. You cannot take a seed and force it to become a tree overnight, right? You can plant it, nurture it, water it, and watch it grow. You cannot rush some processes. It's not all processes that can be rushed. Somebody tweeted something on the internet, I think a couple of days ago, and I saw it, and the person was talking about how in these times and age, we perform more than we live. I think that this is coming from a place of pressure to perform. This is coming from a place of, oh, I don't want to be seen or perceived as this, so I have to pretend that I am this. Also because I think that we focus so much on the wrong things, honestly, because why are we performing where we can actually live? Everything has to be created, everything has to be perfect, everything has to be aesthetic. That's the kind of life I want to live. I remember I wanted to set up our living room. What I initially planned was that everything was going to be white. I wanted my walls white or maybe beige or nude. I just wanted something very neutral. Like I wanted neutral colors. Unless I wanted everything to be nude, like beige, my chairs and everything. My mother said, baby, you know what? Let's try colors. Let's put colors in the house. And I said, hey, colors, are you sure it's going to be nice? And I said, yes, let's put colors. Colors are good. Let's put colors in the house. And decided, okay, let's do it. We went online, looked for inspo, and then we saw like this beautiful inspo, different colors. And now our living room is filled with colors. You will see yellow, you will see orange, you will see blue, you will see beige, you will see gray. And it's so beautiful. There is something that the colors do to me. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. It just makes my mind creative. It makes my mind colorful. It makes my mind bubbly. I don't know. Because we add like everything nude before we change these colors. Again, why are people picking neutral colors? Mostly because everybody's picking neutral colors. That's the aesthetics that everybody's going for. That's the vibe that everybody's going for. Some people, they're not doing it because they want to do it. They're doing it because it looks good because everybody else is doing it. That's what they are doing. Pressure. Let people grow. And this is not even just for other people. Even yourself. Let yourself grow. Let yourself live the process and enjoy the process. Make mistakes. Learn from your mistakes and move on. One of the things that I like about myself the most is that I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I'll make mistakes. I'll learn from it and I'll move on. That's just the way to live and to live fully. If you're afraid to make mistakes, you might not be able to learn fast because make the mistake fast and move on. Right? So honestly, right, I just want to encourage you to allow people grow, especially when it involves people that you have some form of leverage or authority over or power over, such that you can tell that this person would listen to me. Like my kids, they would listen to me if I say, oh, do it like this. At this age, that they would take everything hook, line and sinker. So when we are relating with people like that we know that's okay, I have a place of authority, we have to be very careful so that we know that, oh, even though I'm looking out for you, even though I know what is best for you, sometimes what you even think that is best for them might not be the best of God for them. And that's just humbling, really. So allow people evolve, go through their processes, and allow yourself to. And honestly, just like I said in the beginning of this video, that this is for me as it is for you. Because I don't know how to put this, but I tend to see people's potentials a lot. And so it brings me to now telling them that, oh my God, I think you can do this thing. I think you should consider doing this thing. And so it also brings me to wanting to do everything that I am capable of doing. I'm a creative mind. I have like many creative ideas. And so it brings me to wanting to execute all of those ideas all at once, right? Like I just want to do everything now. I just want to achieve everything now. And I don't think their life works that way. There are processes. So I'm allowing myself live, evolve, learn, and, just become, really, just grow and become. And so I think that you should give people the opportunity to also learn. Sometimes you might even be able to tell that from afar, this thing might not work, but what if it works? I was talking about the will of man, how God gave man will. God didn't force anything on man. Even Jesus, he didn't force Jesus on man. That's how much God would never force anything on man. So how much more men forcing men or forcing yourself? I think that when we talk like this, we more often than not think that we are referring to somebody on the outside, a third party. But more often than not, we even do these things to ourselves, to our own selves, right? So allow yourself evolve, allow yourself grow, allow yourself go through the process, allow yourself live and enjoy the moment. I was in a phase where I was in a roller coaster of emotions, and then I started to take a break. And in the break, I wasn't even enjoying the break. I was in a break, but I was pressuring myself in the break. And at some point, I said, that means enjoy your break, because this break is not even forever. You took a break because you are feeling pressured, and you are still pressuring yourself in the break that you're taking. It didn't make sense to me, and I just asked them, that means just relax. Everything can wait, and relax genuinely. And not until I was able to relax my mind, relax myself, was I able to come out of that phase that I was in, the roller coaster of emotions, anxiety, and all of that. So really, I think that we need to really take pressure away from ourselves and live completely, live wholly, live truly. Just enjoy life, enjoy whatever comes now. And I think that moving on from this phase, I think that I really want to enjoy life more. I think that I want to really revisit my priorities, enjoy life, not based on anybody's standard, but based on my own standard of how I want to enjoy life, just being myself. Of course, there are things that should not see the light, right? But even in a well-created life, even in the life that looks like, it's content, still enjoy life, still enjoy myself through the process. I was also telling myself that if I don't enjoy the process now, by the time I get to a certain level and I have more work, I would now imagine when I had time to enjoy myself that I did not enjoy myself. I'm not going to enjoy myself. I'm just going to enjoy my process, no matter how the process feels now. Right now, I don't have half of the things that I wish I have right now in this season, but I'm still going to enjoy myself. I don't have the results that I desire to have, but I'm still going to enjoy my process, because guess what? It is a process for a reason. I enjoy it, I don't enjoy it, it is still a process. I will still have to go through it. Either I enjoy it or I don't enjoy it. So why not enjoy it and, just live freely? I believe that God is going to expound this much more in your heart. And I pray that you have clearer and better understanding of this in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thanks so much for watching this video, and please like, comment, and share this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please click on subscribe button, subscribe to my channel.